Let's talk Barcelona. It was insane. It's Hamilton, bitches! Daddy's back. Daddy Hamilton returned to Barcelona with a fucking vengeance. This man, this season, has been on point in so many ways. It's incredible. Now, I personally am not much of a Hamilton guy. I've always put him down. I always called him washed, and he's got nothing. And he keeps surprising us. This Hamilton is the only F1 driver this season without a DNF ever, as far as I know. I don't think so. I don't think he has had a single DNF. I don't know what is going on. I've never seen Hamilton this good. I've never seen the glory days of Hamilton. Okay, I know he's one of the greatest and the biggest prodigy in modern times and all that. Technically, the biggest ever. But I've never seen peak Hamilton. I've never seen the genius behind the pedal. This dude has done it. I don't know. He's creeping up. It was an insane race. This race had a bit of everything. Now, Barcelona is one of the most default of default tracks. Okay, if you're ever the kind of guy who does any sim racing, I do a little bit of Forza myself, and I kind of know what a good track looks like. A good track is a track with a lot of straights, a lot of good smooth curves, with almost no right angles. If there is too many curves and turns and bumps in the road, that's a tough track. For example, Suzuka, I hate this track. So I hate Suzuka. And people rave about it, but Suzuka has this one problem. It looks like a rubber band with like a lot of other tiny little cracks in it. And there are many such tracks which it's just so tough to overtake and win. And Monaco, another shit track where it's just a procession. There's no point even trying. So now, whereas the Barcelona track is the track, if you just look at it through telemetry data, or if you just look at the topographical map of this track, it's just purpose built for racing. Any racing, doesn't matter if it's open wheel car racing or bike racing or I don't know, truck racing, or if you just want to run around there doing a fucking marathon. It's built for it. You can bank well, you can turn well, you can smoothly curve around. If you know how to race and if you know how to manage your tires, Barcelona is the track. Now, Barcelona has one flaw though. Almost everything is perfect, but nothing can be perfect. It's in Spain, and Spain is not exactly a cool country. Okay. Spain is pretty hot, and hot equals bad for combustion engines. Okay. Internal combustion heats up and car heats up, everybody heats up. Everybody knows this. Like, for example, Singapore is one of the hottest races in the F1 thing, and it sucks. It's one of the worst races and the worst toll. It takes a horrible toll on the drivers' bodies. So heat is not a good thing for an F1 car or the F1 racers. So that's a one flaw of Spain. Otherwise, it's like one of the best tracks ever. It's very easy. It's like a track on easy mode. If you're a seasoned veteran driver, you can easily win this, and not win this, at least come on top. And this is the kind of track where you need to be good, and if you're good, there is a high chance you'll be on the podium. And if you're a rookie, you can like make a few mistakes and you'll be fine. It won't like destroy your life. It's not like Monza where you make one mistake and you're in the goddamn wall. Okay, so and there's a considerable chance of speed because your speed never really goes off. There are no sharp turns. It's just almost all a smooth turns. There's one sharp corner right after sector 14 or something. It's just a huge straight, a beautiful straight. So there's a lot of chances where people can overtake and get momentum and all that. So it's a good track, good track. Now, let's go to the race. Before the race starts, there's a lot of hints and talks about Kimi Antonelli after Monaco. The man is the boy king. He seems to be the legend that Toto picked, which was the right call, and he's proving it. He's really doing a good job. Give me 2 more races. All I'm saying is 2 more races of Kimi dominance, and he's gonna get this championship. That's what I feel. And yeah, okay, Kimi's a real force to be reckoned with, and he's there. He's up there, and he it's crazy how nobody expected this kid to be all this good. But anyway, he's good, and that's the story heading into the race. Otherwise, Russell's struggling. Russell has to win this one, even though he's been a very good driver until now. But it's just bad luck city. And then there is Charles Leclerc. Terrible luck. I think he even DNF'd again in the practice or whatever. He had to start in the pit lane. So yeah, bad luck, bad strategy. Leclerc is doing bad. Hamilton is on point. These seasons, I think he's been on the podium multiple times. When was the last time that even happened? I'm just happy he's in the podium, and that's the vibe I got. I didn't have any expectation. The practices look fine, but whatever. Mercedes were best. Ferraris were right behind them, not too close, a little far, and McLaren looked like they had some hope, and Red Bull sucked. That's kind of the story of first practice, all the practices, and in the quali as well. But yeah, rest of them all qualified fine. No interesting qualies there. Really interesting was, I think, Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly qualified fine. But the story became from Monaco is that Isaac Hajar, who finally got a podium, lost the podium because the FIA made a screw up, and Isaac lost his third place and gave it to Pierre. Still a good race by Isaac. He did a decent job and he got a fourth. And I mean, he's proving to be a decent driver, the decent second fiddle for Max. Anyway, so into the race. Okay, enough stalling. Into the race. The race starts with big. Only good thing about the qualifying is Russell finally qualified the best. Hamilton split the Mercedes and Antonelli qualified third, which is a little crazy, but yeah, okay, let's head to the race. Okay, so the race starts and Russell makes an extraordinary start. He leaps forward, he jumps, he needs this. I can see he needs it. Hamilton's right behind him, Antonelli's behind him. They start flying. And yeah, the race just starts off great. Normal race, nothing special. Nobody knows the chaos that's going to happen. Russell is leading big time. And yeah, it looks good. The first few laps, decent, normal laps, nothing special. Then, before you know it, randomly, of course, Stroll is just missing. I don't know. People just stop paying attention to Stroll, and Stroll is just gone. So yeah, Aston Martin Wolves continues. I don't know what they're doing this season. They're trash. They should stay in the trash bin. I don't know why they even trying. Adrian Newey, what happened, brother? What are you doing, man? Anyway, decent start. Stroll's bad. Aston Martin sucks. Off the bat, in the start, it looks like Russell really did a really great call, and Russell's like leading really well. Hamilton's behind, and Anthony's right behind Hamilton. Norris behind him, Verstappen behind that guy. And Norris had a very good race, by the way. He's just in chill mode. He doesn't need another championship. He's happy. He's proved that he can win it, and he's just calm. He's Mr. Calm Boy, and that seems to be his vibe. And he knows they can't win it this season. They made a decent car, but the Mercedes reliability is really hitting them bad. So yeah, whatever, fine. And this is going to be another race where Piastri is not that great. And fine, all the usual guys qualify well and the race just goes on. Nothing special for the first 10 laps. Oh, wait a minute, I spoke too soon. By lap 7 or lap 8, Stroll is already out. This dumb piece of shit, why does he even try? I mean, what are you doing? I can drive that car at this point, Stupid motherfucker. He qualified better than Alonso apparently, and Alonso's qualified last, so whatever, dude. Whatever. He has no opinion. He sucks. So back in the race, Stroll is gone, like I said. Yeah, the race goes on. Nothing special at this point. We see some sparks of strength, but the truth is, Russell is really, really trying to fly. Surprisingly, not that far away from the rest of the pack. The top three are sort of bunched together, pretty close, and a few seconds difference. You can see it. You can see it in the topographical map of the chart. I mean, of the race. It's Russell, Hamilton, Antonelli, and Norris. Verstappen behind all of them. And Verstappen is also having a quiet race. Nobody's really talking about Verstappen. Interesting how Verstappen is like irrelevant this season. That's crazy. He's still just as good. Anyway, Norris right behind. The race is going well. It's a standard race. Because the track is good, everybody's having a good race. Everybody's doing well. No odd turns, no sudden breaks or any issues. Good race, going well. Then in the straights is where the Russell is, really gaining advantage. But Hamilton's right behind him. Hamilton's doing really well. Then the first pit stop comes before. Yeah, Hamilton takes for the first pit stop. This whatever decent pit stop. Russell's still on top. They call the strategy really well because Hamilton is the only one who takes a pit stop. Now, everybody thought this was a bad Ferrari strategy because, it's just not smart right now because nobody takes a pit. But Hamilton did a really right call because these tires were graining and he puts on the mediums and the softs are gone. And the others also have to pit eventually. So as the race continues, Hamilton is gaining ground. He's really gaining ground. Even though he's behind like Piastri number 5th or something, he's gaining ground. And Russell, who was in front of Hamilton, now has to pit. No other choice. See, he could have just pit along with Hamilton or something and he could have still stayed on top. Now, this is a pinnacle mistake that Russell's team does or Mercedes does. They had no choice. They had to do it. It's one of those, tale of sadness that they have to take up. They have to take a pit. There's no choice. But the annoying thing is Hamilton is still behind Russell even after the pit. Russell has a very good pit stop, by the way. But Hamilton is number 6. People think, okay, whatever, no choice. Now, all the focus is on Antonelli because Antonelli is on top and Norris behind him, Leclerc behind him. Everybody thinks it's going to be a usual race where, Norris, Leclerc, Antonelli, these guys are going to be the ones on top. Russell's not going to do well. And yeah, that's what it looks like. But people don't realize Antonelli also has to pit. So eventually, lap 15, Antonelli pits. Now, little does he know, this pit was not a smart move. On paper, it looks great. One of the Mercs are up there and the other one is back. And yeah, great. Russell is number 3, Antonelli's pit, and Hamilton is still 5th. But lo and behold, suddenly everybody thinks Hamilton is 5th or whatever, and suddenly if you look, everybody pits. So now Hamilton is 2nd, Russell's 1st, just like it was in Antonelli's. Hamilton is 2nd, and Mercedes have really picked up their the pit stop game. So Hamilton is 2nd and Antonelli is 3rd, and it looks great. And right behind him is Norris, and it looks like the standard boys are back. The way they started, and that's how it is. And yeah, the race goes well, but the really interesting part is Leclerc is all the way on top. Leclerc is number 1, Russell behind him, and he's not pit yet. And then Leclerc pits, and now it's back to the normal. Russell on top, Hamilton behind, Antonelli behind him, Norris behind them, Verstappen behind all of them, Hadjar right behind Verstappen. That's the order. And yeah, that's what it looks like for a while. Just this is a kind of track where everybody does well. So the spread looks good. All of them are sort of close together, bunched together. Nobody holding back. The worst driver was Lance, and he's gone. So the race is good. A good race, going well. Everybody sort of following each other. Good distance. Yeah, good track. Good cars doing well. So most of the race is largely like this. The only interesting part right now is somewhere in the middle of the race, Albon his DNFs or whatever, he gets off, and then they put him back out, and he's like 15 laps down. I don't know what the hell Williams are doing, but Williams had a very weird season this season. They had a few good points scoring thing, barely in the top 10, but it's always been signs. I don't think Albon's really scored ever. I think he scored it once or something. It's just whatever. Albon is doing shit in this race. Not because he's bad. Williams just sucks. And that's it. That's the only story right now. It's just, okay. Oh, of course, Cadillac had a shit storm. Bottas is gone. Okay, same thing. Bottas not doing great this season. I think Bottas is out. That's it. Bottas is done. Albon is also done. Bottas is out. Stroll is out. And Albon keeps coming back. Just like drive around, I guess, whatever. It's just strolling around. That's the only thing. That's the really interesting part until now. Now it's just a regular race. The people who start on top are right on top. The ones at the bottom are right at the bottom. All the good guys are in the good parts of the track. Okay. Hulkenberg is doing well at this point, but little does he know. Hulkenberg DNF, and you wouldn't believe it. Guess how he DNF'd? Liam Lawson had a weird braking incident which took out a piece of rock from the asphalt and hit Hulkenberg's car in this critical engine shut off space, and his car is just gone. Hulkenberg finally was on a podium and on a point scoring run, and his car, the gods of racing have destroyed him. Man, this guy has no luck. I mean, I don't get this. How are these guys? This is how you know there is a lot of luck involved in racing. Hulk is having a good race, and bam, it's out. He's out. It's insane. And Lawson's just still in the race, by the way. Hulk is out, and he does not know what to do. He just strolls back into the pit and hauls it off. Sad. That's terrible. So right before Hulk goes away, Hamilton pits again. And this is the second pit, and everybody's like, Ferrari's pitting again. What are they doing? And it's there's a good move, I would say, because after he pit, everybody else was like forced to pit. They don't know what to do, and Merckx pit again right behind him, which like basically the Ferrari pits. Everybody calls it like a bad thing, and Merckx don't know what to do, and they pit in the next lap, and they lose a lot of ground that way. And Ferrari just kept messing with Mercedes. It's amazing to watch Ferrari do like a good strategy. It's crazy. Anyway, that's what it looks like right now. Yeah, Hulk is out right after that. Sad for Hulk. But Russell and Antonelli and Norris are fighting. They still haven't pit. So Eventually they have to, and when they do, finally Ferrari still gets back. Hamilton is leading the two Ferraris, by the way. Hamilton's doing great this season. He's just super positive. Just when Hamilton's positive, this man is like super positive. His positivity is like really radiant, and he brings everybody onto the positive table. That's what I like about Hamilton. So yeah, Hamilton doing well, the rest of them doing fine. That's how the race goes. So everybody's doing just fine. Okay, nobody's doing making any bad calls. All the races are doing fine, our drivers, whatever. Finally, the Mercs pit and the Ferraris take the lead. Hamilton is on the lead, Leclerc's right behind him, and the rest of them were, behind. And Ferrari also, Mercs have a good pit stop, and yeah, that's largely the story of the race. It's just everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing well. That's kind of the vibe until like I don't know lap 50, but then chaos ensues. Around lap 40, okay, not 50, till about lap 40, everything is like, oh, whatever, hunky dory, nice race. And then Aston Martin has another goddamn shitty blunder, and Alonso's off. Alonso's off, and Hamilton is doing great. And right now, Hamilton is supposed to everybody's pit, and the only person who's supposed to get another pit because everybody's in a 3 pit stop strategy is Mr. Sir Lewis Hamilton. He's the only one left. And guess what happens? There's a virtual safety car right after he pits, right after Alonso goes, and now Hamilton just gets a free pit stop. And that's it. He's on fully fresh tires. The rest of them have to just go behind him. None of them can pit because he pit right before the safety car. So, and Hamilton just gets an extraordinary golden opportunity. And that's what I say. There's a lot of luck involved. It's not just skill. Hamilton was driving great. But this thing put him over the edge. This is when he got the edge. He got that lucky little edge. This is the part of the race where everything goes to the goddamn stratosphere. Now, everybody's in the virtual safety car situation. Okay, they can pit the virtual safety car, get a free pit stop, or do whatever the hell they want. Okay, they cannot race. That's it. And Hamilton pits. And the stupid Mercedes, they don't pit because they still have fresh rubbers. They have more tire, they can't do anything. They can't. And Hamilton just takes the lead. This is it. That's where the race was written. And if Hamilton is Hamilton, and if he's the way he is this season, he's not going to crack under the pressure. The man's just going to get it. He doesn't crash. He doesn't make mistakes. I don't think he's crashed like ever. Anytime. I don't remember the last time Hamilton crashed. I think the only time he crashed was when he was fighting Nico Rosberg or something. The guy never like melts down or crashes. He could have DNFs, but he doesn't. He doesn't pull a Leclerc where he just goes and hits the pit wall. Yes, Hamilton just gets it. Oh, it's crazy. So the strategy gods have reigned supreme on Lewis Hamilton and destroyed Hulkenberg's race. It's amazing how the racing gods react to every race. Anyway, so whatever amazing pit stop Hamilton got, Leclerc got the exact opposite. Leclerc could not pit in the VSC. I don't know why. And yeah, he just had fresher tires. So now Leclerc, the guy was number 2 or number 3, supposed to be a Ferrari 1-2, becomes like Leclerc was number 6. And he was not having a great race. He was not having an okay race. And Russell and Antonelli right behind them. And they might pit. And, they don't know what to do. It's not as fresh. And Hamilton flies. This man, there was a 3 to maybe 5 second gap, and now it's a 10-second gap. A 10-second gap is an insane gap for somebody like a Hamilton. He is not giving that back. He has no reason to pit. The dude is on top. So now, Mercedes cannot have a 3 pit stop. But okay, they have a good car, they have decent time management, they keep racing. But Hamilton is just gone. He is having a race of his own, on his own, like, whatever race. He's like well over 10 seconds now. He's almost 25 seconds sometimes 30. An average of like 15 seconds clear from the rest of the pack. And, Antonelli is fighting Russell, and Russell and Antonelli having their own thing. At some point, Antonelli is just struggling, and he's like resting his head on the straights, like he's having trouble holding his head up. So something is up. Something is up with Antonelli, but the race continues. A quick break to like figure out what is going on this season. There are like 4 DNFs right now. We went from a season last season where there was barely any DNFs ever to like it's back in the goddamn early 2000s or mid 2000s where DNFs galore. There is the Aston Martins are gone. Albon is technically a DNF, but he just keeps like, okay, I'll still drive, but he's basically useless. And then Hulkenberg is dead, Bottas is dead, and I don't get it. Perez is really trying though. He's really trying in a shit car, but he's just, he needs something. He needs hope, and he's trying. I don't know what is going on. It's just trash after trash for the back markers. It's horrible. It's horrible for them. They've done a very bad job. So the race continues. Hamilton is on a league of his own. He's just like, if you look at the race map from top, Hamilton is just in a different planet at this point. And you would not even think Russell and Antonelli are P2 and P3, because if you look at the map suddenly, if I just showed it to a random person, they'll think like Russell and they have like they would think they're like fifth or something. That's how far they are. And yeah, just it's far really bad. And just in the back, with no little mind, just on his own, just la-di-da-di-da, is Lando Norris. Just hanging along, doesn't care, doing fine, no complaints, just whatever. Piastri is a few points under him. Verstappen is right behind Norris. They're just having fun. And it's just chilling. A good race, like a Sunday drive. But the rest of them, it's insanity between Russell and Antonelli. They need each other to lose. Russell cannot lose. Russell needs to be on top, and Antonelli is fighting. They are tooth and nail. They are in tooth and nail territory. Both of them. They just about to murder each other. That's how they're fighting. And every corner, every turn, every little moment they get, that battery charges and they go, and because they're so evenly matched, both of them just don't get an edge over the other. So Russell keeps P2, and Hamilton is P1, and Antonelli is P3. But Norris just like hanging around, just chilling back around, just hoping to just get any window, just chilling. Just he knows he's fine. And he just drive and boom, suddenly lap 62 out of the 65 lap race. There are like 5 laps left. In 5 laps left, and Antonelli, who overtook Russell, by the way, in pure pace, they fought tooth and nail, and Antonelli is still in this game. And people, like, if anybody's writing him off right now, Antonelli is like really, really mogging Russell. So, right at lap 62, Antonelli's car dies. The Mercedes curse continues. 2 races ago, it was Russell, and now it's him, Now, both of them have had 1 DNF each, so they cannot complain, I guess. And it's over. Like, Antonelli's race is gone. His lead is gone. He's still P1, I guess, but oh my god. It just dies. Toto does not have an answer. He's just pissed. I mean, Toto's going to classic Toto, just shaking his head, or little cross hand, whatever, just shaking his head, doing a Toto. I am not happy. Just pissed, just but Russell is like cheeky and he's calm, but he knows he finally, thank God, his dumb kid lost it, and Russell's doing fine. And that's how the race sort of continues. And 2 more, like it's lap 62, and 5 more laps to go. And Hamilton is a country apart at this point, 30 seconds apart, and the rest of the field are like so far away. He's like vintage Hamilton. He's just like, it's almost like nothing changed. It's almost, if somebody from 2010 saw this Hamilton, they'll remember exactly the animal, the insane, rabid creature that is Hamilton, who's just needs to be the podium king. He's back. That insane, this insane lab-grown racing machine is back. The dude is just mogging everybody. He is 41. How is he so good right now? I don't know whether this will continue. I'm just so happy. I'm gonna glaze him to heaven and high hell. I don't care. He is insane. It's insane how good he is right now. I don't know what's gonna happen next race. We would all jinxed it, I guess, whatever. But I'm just really happy. I'm really happy. I really hope the Kim Kardashian curse doesn't hit Hamilton. Oh my god. He's so good. He's just so close. It's like nail biting, I don't root for Hamilton. I'm not a Hamilton fan, but I am like rooting for him right now. I really want this guy to win because he needs it. That was so crazy. And yeah, Kimmy's gone. Russell is on top. And lo and behold, guess what happens? Mr. La di da di da. Just Norris is P3. Just does nothing, gets P3, just hangs around. Verstappen, obviously overtakes Hamilton and no, I mean Antonelli, and whoops! Guess what, brothers? Leclerc has a DNF. The man goes to pit for some reason and he never comes back. Leclerc has a horrible pit stop, and he has a DNF, and Leclerc is gone. And this is at like lap 60. Yeah, this is lap 63. He's out. Leclerc is out. Oh my god, it's insane what just happened. And now it is just 4 more laps to go. And it's in the orders set. Hamilton is on top, Russell is number 2, and Norris is number 3. Verstappen fourth, just a quiet P4. Nobody talks about him. That's fine. Hadjar's number 7, which is pretty good because most of the second fiddle of Red Bull have been very, very bad. And yeah, that's it. Leclerc is gone and Hadjar is doing fine. The Alpines are doing great. So yeah, a good race overall. And it happens. It finally happens. Daddy Hamilton has a victory. He is out of this world, so overjoyed. It's crazy. He does his classic line of everybody in the factory is crazy. It's proper nostalgia. And yeah, Hamilton is number 1, finally. Russell's to P2 and Norris just chill along P3. Pretty good. And Verstappen P4, Piastri P5, Hadjar P6. Gasly and Colapinto get double points. Alpine gets double points. And the V-Carbs, they get double points. Lawson and Lindblad, they get double points, and that's it. Whereas DNF galore. Okay, everybody DNF. Leclerc DNF, Anthony DNF, Behrman DNF. Oh my god. Alonso, Hulk, Bottas, Stroll, and Albon just obviously DNF but still chilling, going wrong. I don't know what's going on. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of all these people DNF 9. When is the last time we saw 9 DNFs? It's insane. So yeah, Hamilton won, cruised along to victory. Doesn't prove like really fought for it, but he really proved that he still got it. This is a good race by everybody. Mercedes won. Ferrari won. Hamilton won. These guys did a very good job. Leclerc had a disaster of a race, but that's just Leclerc, just Mr. Bad Luck. I don't know, whatever it is, just Hamilton's really doing a great job. Okay, so that was the race. Okay, apologies, bear with me. This is a big one. But yeah, I milked this race a little. I was a little too excited. But mainly what I noticed was Hamilton is really good and he's still got it. And there are many questions that arise, is the boy king still the king? Yes, Antonelli is the truth. He is really, really good. Just because he had bad luck today doesn't mean he wasn't good. He absolutely overtook Russell in pure pace, and Russell couldn't do shit about it. Which means Antonelli is the new anointed Mercedes kingmaker. And yeah, he's definitely somebody to be reckoned with. Is he going to be a champion? Oof, that's a tough one. Yes, if out of 100, I would give him like a 30% chance. Nobody's over 60%. No, I would give him like a 40% chance out of 100. Russell maybe 20. And Hamilton, who had maybe 5% chance, suddenly is 20%. And is Hamilton going to win this one? No, he can't win this one. That's insane. Ferrari's still shit. But Hamilton did it. I cannot believe he said he put his DNA into the car this season. I did not believe him. I thought it was a bunch of bullshit. And turns out, no, he did something. Changing the brakes, giving them little rules and little changes. This is how you know the difference between a world champion and a dude is like really, really good. Leclerc was there for so long, they did nothing. And Hamilton is like a true player. He really, really wants them to succeed. This is how we know this man won 7 championships. This kid's the truth. There's something here. Yes, Hamilton is not going to win the championship. I really don't think so. It looks like it's going to be Antonelli, and he's got this in the bag. Russell should have won this season, but Russell's having bad luck, and on top of it, he's making mistakes. There are tracks that he's not good at or whatever. I don't know. Monza's gonna be insane. If Ferrari wins Monza, or even Antonelli wins Monza, the Tifosi are gonna lose their goddamn minds, because it's either Italy's true Italian boy, or it is their god team, their religion of a team winning. It's gonna be insane looking at Monza. Anyway, the next race is Zandvoort. It's Netherlands, and then I guess then it's Monza or something. regardless, I'm excited for Monza. I really hope Ferrari's winning streak continues. They've done a very good job, and yeah, nothing else really. The races, everybody is like super raving on Hamilton. Hamilton is like so excited, so happy. He's like a child, you know. When he's up for the race, he really needs it. You can see he's just dying for it. So yeah, props to him. I'm very happy for him. A few more races, and I might become a fan of Hamilton. Who knows? And we'll see. Ferrari doing a great job. Leclerc is doing bad, but everybody else is doing fine. I think Leclerc has picked up a space. Yeah, that's what I think. I think Antonelli is gonna make it. Maybe. Do I think? See, right now it's gonna be either Antonelli or Hamilton. These are the only two contenders I see. Everybody else is very far away. There is no chance Verstappen's doing anything. There's zero chance Norris is doing anything. So yeah, it's gonna be Antonelli or Hamilton. One of these two have to win, and it looks like it's going to be Antonelli. But you never know. Last season it was looking like Piastri is gonna win, and he didn't. So Norris won, and nobody wanted him to win. So you never know. You never know. The best man will win. That's for sure. And we'll wait and see. And hope. I really want Hamilton to win, but I also want Antonelli to win. So it's crazy. If Hamilton won, he'll be 8th. He'll be the best, like the best in the world. And if Antonelli won, history would be made. In both ways, regardless, history is made. My God, I want both of them to win. Can both of them win? Please. Anyway, that was a race. That's it. Bye-bye. See ya.
Yeah. Same room, same hate, same mouse, same lies. I see no changes. I see no changes. I see no changes. Same fake love, same two faces. I see no changes. They tried to bury me. I left the grave straight up. I see no changes. Same old fear when the king awakens. I see no changes. I'm still here, motherfucker. Face it. They wanted me down, wanted me cracked, wanted my name wiped clean off the map. I lost my faith, but I kept my fist. Looked at the dark like you ain't shit. No brand reason, no holy sign. I stood back up cause the job was mine.